Friends, in just a few minutes today, we are going to listen to 6 reasons why we should not wait for approvals. Hey folks, I am CSK and you're watching me on my channel CSKSpeaks. As an educator, I love my time with kids. Of all the many reasons, I love my time with kids for one important reason, and that is kids do not wait for approvals. You heard that right. Kids do not wait for approvals. In fact, in their dictionary, doing things before anybody can say anything is the most important thing. So why should we wait for approvals as far as our dreams are concerned? Because we know that, speaking of children, there is a child in each one of us. Go back to our childhood days, we enjoy them. In fact, people say that childhood is the golden period. But as we grew up, somewhere down the line, we forgot that natural instinct. We started waiting for approvals. And today, in this video, in just a few minutes, I'm going to give you 6 reasons why we should not wait for approvals. Reason number 1 is someone else's approval is just their opinion. Yeah, think about it. What is an approval? An approval is somebody else's opinion of a particular thing. And I am going to wait entirely on their opinion. Now, if you actually dissect the word opinion, it is just their thought process, their viewpoint. Now, will you be able to jeopardize the entire dream or entire decision to act upon just on somebody else's viewpoint? Well, I understand all of that their viewpoint really matter to me, they mean so much more to me, but I will tell you that as far as dreams are concerned, it is not worth risking it. It is not worth risking your action on dreams just because of somebody else's opinion. After all, opinion is just an opinion. Now that takes us to reason number 2. And reason number 2 is the only opinion in this case that matters is yours. Yes. Reason number 2 why you should not wait for approvals is the only opinion that matters is yours. Now think about it. Your life, your dream. Why are we waiting for others? Who are others to influence us? We need to take control, take charge. In all my previous videos, when I talk about responsibility, I tell you that we need to take 100% responsibility of our lives. At least as far as our dreams are concerned, we need to be in charge. We need to be in that driving seat. Watch this video to remind yourself that you got to take responsibility. And that's what I'm trying to tell you as reason number 2. As far as dreams are concerned, friends, it's okay to ask for forgiveness later, but to act first than to wait for permission. I'll let that sink. Reason number 3. Reason number 3 is some people will never give you their approval anyway. In fact, a friend of mine, a stand-up comedian, he gave me this experiment or this incident from his life. He started performing in a stage, and in the front row there was an audience member who was absolutely serious. Straight face. He's not laughing, he's not smiling, he's not enjoying the show. He's sitting there, and you can imagine how demotivating it is for a stand-up comedian that the front row audience member is not at all bothered about his jokes. The whole room is going gaga over his jokes and they are in splits, but this man does not want to laugh. So he could not resist. He waited for the show to get over, and then he went out and asked him, why were you not laughing? Was my show so bad that you did not even smile? The man turned around and said, well, I don't like you. I liked your jokes, but I don't like you. And because of that, I didn't want to laugh at your jokes in front of everyone. Because it was like me giving approval for your jokes. think about it. There are people, whether you know it or not, there are people who will anyway not give approval. Now, how wise it is for all of us to waste our time waiting for their approvals. So some people are anyway not going to give you their approval. Reason number 4, first-hand experience is often necessary for personal growth. First-hand experience is often necessary for personal growth, which means you need to go through it yourself. You cannot wait for somebody's approval to act upon it. You got a dream, you got a decision, you have to live through that. And first-hand experience will always give you a lot of lessons. In fact, some wise man rightly said, there are no mistakes in life. There are only lessons. But the problem is, we wait for approval so that we can shift responsibility on somebody else's shoulders. We will go ahead and do everything what we are supposed to do. Just because somebody has approved, we will say that if it clicks, it's mine. If it fails, they approved and I just did it, so I don't want to own up the consequence. But then we are missing the whole thing, that the first-hand experience is what makes us ready for the next experience. So that's the reason. So keep looking at these things and stop waiting for those approvals. The next reason, reason number 5, is your intuition does not need approvals. So true, isn't it? Will your intuition come to you, that instinct from your gut comes to you after an approval? No, it just comes. That's what we call as going with the flow. We just go with the flow, right? Now, going with the flow does not wait for approvals. Then once you have the intuition, once you have that aha moment, why do you wait for approvals? As we all know, science has proven that intuitions last for a short span of time. They are like pockets of genius exploding. But if you wait for that, that will just vanish, evaporate into thin air. So intuition does not wait for approval. Action on intuition need not wait for approval. So stop waiting for approval. 6th reason and the last reason why you should not wait for approval is life is too short to keep just walking. Yeah, life is too short to keep just walking. You need to take action. You need to take action and then keep moving so fast that you can go through it. In fact, Swami Vivekananda rightly said, he said, always take risks in life. Always take risks in life. If you win, you can lead. If you fail, you can guide. In fact, Mark Zuckerberg rightly mentioned recently, the biggest risk is not taking any risk. Yeah? There are people who will say no. There are people who will discourage you. There are people who will avoid giving their approval. But in the end, all that matters, all it boils down to what you are going to do with your life, with your dream, and with your actions. So these are 6 reasons why you should not wait for approvals. So next time, there's nobody to approve. You are in the driver's seat. Take charge. Thank you.